Hi, I'm Tara Erwin, and I am the Manager of Public Relations and Communications at GBTA, and I am here at the Raffles Center in Singapore for the GBTA 2024 APAC Conference broadcast studio. Joining me today is Alex Thanopoulos. He is the Director B2B Travel APAC at Visa. Alex, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get right to it. From a payment scheme perspective, why is the form of payment and payment process important for business travel participants, the company and the employees?
Firstly, I think it's incredibly important for both, and I'll sort of address both on the individual and the corporate side. What we've seen coming out of COVID from a consumer perspective is we've turned into a very hyper-digitalised world. Everyone wants secure, easy, contactless, touch-free payments. So what we saw is individual consumers, an increase in contactless payments going up by 50+%, digital wallets increasing by 74%, and what we've seen that's manifested now into business travel as well. So business travellers, when they're travelling, want ease of use. So having a corporate card program, those contactless payments, those mobile wallets, being able to see data and use expense management systems on behalf of their corporates is extremely important to them. What they want is simple, convenient and seamless payments, and that's the same when they travel at the same time. Also, what they want to make sure is that they've got perfect data going through to the expense management system. So from a corporate perspective, they can make sure they're in compliance, they're controlling their payments, and they're up within policy. So it's extremely important for payment flows as well as the payment process itself.
Wonderful, okay. So how is the business travel industry leveraging technology to enhance efficiencies for travelers and their companies?
Well, I think from the conference itself, you've sort of been hearing a lot about the technological changes that are coming through on business travel.
Absolutely.
Namely, virtual cards from a payments perspective is on the increase. I think we're seeing virtual cards were increased by 25% to 2027. That's all virtual cards.
Wow.
And specifically in business travel, that's going to grow by 36% within business travel and virtual card payments. Virtual cards, one form, we're seeing an increase in digital wallets, as I've also mentioned before. Digital apps, so people being able to have their booking and payments going through on a digital apps, also incredibly important. But data is one of the key elements that are out there. The use of data from the individuals on the corporate side is extremely important for them to be corporates be able to manage their trips, being able to manage policy, make the right decisions when paying suppliers and doing deals with the suppliers as well, and being to integrate that into the expense management tools within some of the enterprise systems that the corporates need at the same time. So outside of not only virtual cards, but the use of mobile wallets, we're also seeing the increase, and I think it's been mentioned 100 times, is AI and machine learning as well.
AI is everywhere.
And it's going to play an important role in all travel, not only business travel, but utilising AI to be able to make the right decisions in regards to where you're booking, how you're booking, and when you're booking, and obviously the safety of the travellers as well. So between virtual AI and data, that's the main advances that we're seeing in technology.
That's where it's going. All right. So what is Visa's outlook for business travel? What do you see changing?
I think that it's digital transformation. I think, as I mentioned previously, the increased use of virtual cards for booking of travel, to pre-book, whether you're booking your hotels or your airlines at the actual booking process, using virtual cards via digital wallets when you're actually on the ground, whether you're using that to pay for a taxi, or whether you're using that for your breakfast, or buying a coffee, or buying lunch for your colleagues and your clients. We're seeing virtual cards increasing. As I said, within AP, we're seeing a 31% CAGR increase in virtual card usage, and 36% of that's specifically on business travel. That's going to continue. Main reason for that is the accessibility of virtual cards. There's more platforms out there for corporates. There's more providers out there to be able to issue virtual cards, issuing multi-currency virtual cards as well, and not multi-currency wallets. The utility, corporates and corporate CFOs actually see virtual cards as a working capital tool and actually being able to leverage that. And the usability, basically, it's a better user experience for a lot of the travellers. So that's important. So virtual cards and will be the main change in that digital transformation, but also moving into digital wallets, and everyone's got an Apple Pay or Google Pay and Samsung Pay, and utilising that for business travel, I think is also going to be on the increase and something that we're seeing a lot of within Visa.
Wow. So it seems like the future, the two keywords are going to be convenience and technology.
I think absolutely.
Wow. All right. Well, great. It was so much, it was so informative to learn everything and see where Visa is going in the future, especially in the APAC region. So thank you so much for joining us, Alex. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Once again, I am Tara Erwin with GBTA, and I am joined here with Alex. Let me make sure I get this right. Thanopoulos from Visa.
Very good.
And we are here at the 2024 APAC Conference Broadcast Studio in Singapore. Thanks for watching.